All right.
Got numbers. We are live. Welcome all to the first game. I guess it would technically be second round of the District 15 tournament here in Alexandria, but we had a first round bye. Same with Alexandria, or Fergus and, Fergus Moorhead, yes, who just got done playing. So the winner of this game will take on Fergus Falls as they just beat Moorhead 6-2.
Yeah.
In a game that was 3-rip, and then Moorhead came back and scored 2, and then Fergus just put the pedal to the metal. And
yeah, it looked like Fergus definitely wanted that one a little bit better. They were controlling the puck a lot.
Yeah, and those Fergus parents they're quite vocal, if you could say.
Yep. Yeah, I think one of them was hanging on my back when we were doing the Fergus Fall one last time we played them. Like,
that's right.
Kind of standing over my shoulder.
That's right. That's the uncomfortably close team.
Yep.
So we're taking on the Lakers of Detroit Lakes in a kind of a surprising upset that they beat Alexandria. I guess not horribly surprising, since seemed like they've been doing pretty good. They were like 19-3-2 in the last 24 games. So.
Yeah.
But Alex always been right behind us on the state rankings, but I feel like I don't know why type thing. But they lost first round, so they will take on Moorhead, and the loser of that game goes home, and the winner of that game advances to the third and fourth place game.
Yeah.
Who then would be guaranteed a spot going to regions, hosted right back here in Alexandria, hopefully at this rink. I guess I never looked at that far. I've just don't count my chickens yet, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we're guaranteed a spot depending on whether it's Alec or Crookston.
Oh.
Right, Crookston for fourth place?
I guess I didn't check that out. I know the top 3 go to
top 4 now.
Top 4 to go because it's back in Alex here for the West.
Yep. So the top 3 teams in this tournament will be going to the West tournament here, and our fourth place team will be advancing to Crookston in the North region. So that's what, because I heard mention that we made it to the regions. It's just I wasn't sure how quite there, but if we have the 4 teams, that makes a lot more sense. Well, they originally had it where the second and third place, or second, third seed team, so that would have been the game we just watched, Moorhead Fergus. Regardless, they could have lost and still advanced, and if Brainerd, the number 1 seed, would have lost, they would have been out. So that got talked to that director of the 15U, and they flopped the 2 loser of game whatever. They flopped those 2 games and put us in guaranteed to advance to regions. It just depends on where we'll be. It's like I said, the fourth place team will go to Crookston, and the first through third will be right back here in Alexandria. Kaisan, welcome Kaisan. He said he's got 6 TVs going at work right now, and usually it's Olympics on there, and he said he might put on Brainerd Little Falls Flying Warriors as maybe to show them Norwegians they're hosting, the Norex or Norway Exchange, Soldier Exchange thing, to show them youth hockey broadcasting at its finest.
Oh, yeah. Well, it does look like we USA versus, Sweden is red, or Finland, one of the 2?
Yeah, I suppose, Switzerland, Swiss, I guess. Hopefully we can do what the U.S. ladies have been doing to all those teams over there. Canada.
Canada. I was going to say that does look like a red Canada team. And USA pulled, 6-0? 5-0?
Yeah, I think all 4 games, aren't they 21-1 or something? The only goal scored on was the first game.
And that was not a pretty goal.
Oh, really? I didn't see it, I guess. But, so they've been cruising, so...
Yeah, they've been looking like they've been playing all year together, just passing and everything.
Hey, Petey. Grandpa Pete's here. You got any words of wisdom for the broadcast? Nope. Most people don't, I guess. Yeah. I don't even have any wisdom when it comes to this. I just say what I see, pretty much. Yep. Yeah, it's a nice arena. A nice arena for district tournament, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I was kind of happy that because I thought originally it was at Fergus Falls, and then it kind of moved here, and I've always known these arenas be a lot better.
We are taking on Detroit Lakes, which we've beat 2 or 3 times this year, but that doesn't mean anything really when it comes to playoffs. So.
No, all depends on what team wants it more.
today is it's the beginning of playoffs right now, first game. So Brainerd's the number 1 seed in the tournament, and DL was last seed, but they won last night versus Alexandria to play us. It was kind of a surprise. Alexandria, we assumed, was going to beat them, but they beat Alex. So
they're only the 5 teams in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 5 teams, 4 advance. They must be short of 15 new teams up in the north region, apparently.
Yeah.
But like somebody else said, like you might have a good path at state if you advance to the north, even though you could get 4th here because you'll be playing like Thief River Falls, Hermantown, Proctor, and then other, I don't know if it's the low seeds from other tournaments like ours that filter up there.
Kind of like that underdog tournament type thing.
Yeah, so it wouldn't be the end of the world if that happened, but let's just win this one and take home the 5th.
Yeah, let's not chance things. Let's take care of business.
So it was a goalie performance last night for this Detroit Lakes team. We'll see if a couple girls can sneak a few goals behind her. She had 31 saves and a shutout, so they got outshot 31-21 and came out with a 2-0 victory. So,
and she must have some moves. She's a little bit smaller goalie than we've seen in the past, but
do they have? Like they only got one.
Yeah, only see the one over there.
Yep. So getting ready to drop the puck. 15-minute periods too here in the District 15 tournament, which is different since all District 15 games are 17-minute periods. Isla Johnson on the face-off, sent over to the near side. Detroit Lakes takes it, sends it back into Brainerd zone. Dump rope on the puck, trying to get after it. Going to the ice was Hogstead. Dump rope takes it across ice over to the near side face-off circle. Centering pass attempt, one-timer attempt by Johnson. Couldn't quite get a stick on it. So sent back all the way over to the near side. DL can't quite handle it. Tome banging it up against the glass. Dump rope shovels it back to Tome. Tome tries to get it up to Johnson. Johnson skating up near side. Dump rope on the boards, fighting for control of it. Blue line corner, going across center ice. Sent over to LeBlanc, who flies up into that forward position. Falling back is Hogstead on that to her defensive spot. Dump rope down in the corner. Trying to fly out center ice with her towards center. Now she is skating around, has an angle, fires in a shot, save goalie in the face. Near side boards, they're keeping track of shots on the scoreboard for us today. Luckily, number 7 skating up, skates center, but poke checked away by Hogstead. Girl hit the ice, but shot on net. Delaney pushes that one off to the near side. Tome sends it all the way across, hits Horton as she skates off the bench. Dumped down by LeBlanc, so it'll be an icing.
No, they're waving it off. I was going to say that girl was way too close and gave up. So.
7 sends it up against the far side boards. Oim out there now. Rademacher out there. Turl and Westfall on defense now back skating. As DL dumps it down back behind Delaney. 19 will be the first one there, but Turl puts an arm into her and takes it away. Bangs it up against the far side. Number 9 shovels it in towards center. Puck's loose in the face-off circle. Backhand shot pushed off by Delaney. Right to DL. Shot saved Delaney. Back behind the near side end line. Rademacher dishes it up to Oim in stride. Oim skating up with it. Gets it poke checked away at the red line. Taken the other way by DL, who just dumps it down back behind Delaney. Turl back behind the net. 13 minutes left in the first period in this very young game. Rademacher has it. Sends it over to Oim. Oim skates across far side, has Horton out front, Rademacher tailing her. Oim skates it up far side, face-off circle, stops, fires in a shot, save, goalie pushed back behind the net. Now back to DL's possession, all the way down through the stick of Tome, and that'll be an icing. Yep. So the first whistle of the game comes at 12:35.
A couple good opportunities and a little slower pace than I've seen him start in the past, but
seems that way. Oh, look at Kaison.
Look at that.
Look at all that.
He's making sure everybody's aware of what the important game is on.
Yeah. Hello, American Army and Norwegian Army possibly, and for sure Kaison. Welcome to Alexandria. LeBlanc has it up at the blue line corner, dumps it down. Tome retreats back to Tome. Tome flings it towards net. Out in front is Beal. Backhand shot by Beal, covered up by the goalies. Yep, whistle it dead. So a nice pass by Tome up on the blue line. Was that Tome that shoveled it down to Beal?
Yeah, Tome, and then Beal trying to backhand it in there. Goalie standing tall yet?
12:21 left in the first period. On the face-off on the offensive end was Haar, won by the Lakers as they're rushing it down. Now back skating is LeBlanc and Tome. Shot fired from the blue line, sent off by Delaney. Rebound attempt not there, but that one's a scary one. Here comes LeBlanc. LeBlanc puts a move on, goes behind the one girl. Strong side, left side. Tries to fire a shot. Oh! And she gets tripped up and goes flying in, and she couldn't get a shot off. It was just poke checked away at the last second. LeBlanc went right into the goalie and into the post as she got tripped up as she was on that rush. So whistled at dead, obviously, because the mass carnage down there. That was LeBeast right there. Full LeBeast mode, just flying in.
Yeah, she had quite a mad rush, and that Detroit Lakes girl just barely poked her stick at the end.
Last second. So they get the net readjusted, and they're going to, a neutral zone face-off?
Yeah.
Because we knocked the net off? Is that how that works?
I think so.
Someday, Chad.
Someday we'll learn it.
Someday. Johnson on the face-off now. Switched to center from her usual defensive spot. Wins the face-off back to McKenna, who's usually on offense.
Oh.
Shot that girl right in the face. Westfall fighting for her on the blue line. Dump back down towards Delaney. Off to the near side. Turl giving chase. Turl tries to get the zone cleared, but DL's got it trapped up in the blue line corner. Dump rope fighting for control. It was a 1-on-3 dump rope versus 3 red jerseys of Detroit Lakes. Westfall with it back behind the net. Sends it up to Hogstead. Hogstead far side has it, sends it up to dump rope, who's got a little bit of a rush, but she had to turn around for it. Now skating near side. Looking for someone that's a 3-on-2 just out of reach of Johnson. Kicked off the, here comes number 10 on a rush. Westfall's going to have to turn on the Jets to try to get there. Puts on a move, fires in a shot. Save Delaney back behind the net to the near side. Johnson with it now, trying to get after it with Turl. Johnson sends it up the near side boards. It's going to go down, but it's going to be picked up by DL. Number 7 with it, getting chased by our number 7, Aaliyah Dump Rope. Sends it towards the near side corner. DL flings it out of the zone. McKenna back skating. 10 skates cross ice. Dump Rope back there to help out now too. She flings it down back behind the zone, and they do a dump and change for DL. Tolm fighting for control of it. Gets it out to Oim. Taken away by number 3. 3 centering pass broken up by Oim. Luckily at the last second, otherwise that girl was kind of wide open out front, ready to take out the garbage, but still in the face-off circle. Sent down to Westfall. Westfall backhands it up to Horton. Horton gets his zone cleared. She's on a rush. Dump rope skates off in the line change. LeBlanc skates on. Poke checked away at the blue line by DL. Rademacher gets in there to poke check that rush. Rademacher sends it down. Taken away by DL. DL bangs up the near side boards to Tome. Tome cross ice to LeBlanc. 10 minutes left in the first period. Shots on goal 3-4 in the favor of DL. And LeBlanc does a good job of getting that girl tangled up, and they both went down. Coming out of that scrum, LeBlanc puts a shoulder on the girl. Now to Tome. Tome tips it up to Rademacher, trying to get it to Har, but over to Horton instead. Horton with it now. Can't quite control it at center ice. Har skating around far side. Lost it, but sends it down. And that's going to be an icing. 9:42 left in the first period.
I don't know. It kind of feels like a little ugly game right now, just scrapping around. And Lenny did a good shoulder save there to keep that mad rush off. Luckily,
the shots are low right now, but we haven't really seen any offense set up on either end so far.
A couple rushes, and that's about it.
Har on the face-off. Won it over to Turl. Turl tries to send it across right in front of Delaney. Puck's in the blue, in tight now over the far side of the crease. Puck's still loose.
It's underneath.
Kicked out of there by Turl. Literally kicked, it looked like. Now bouncing back out in front of the face-off circle. Johnson trying to get the zone clear. That's Lila Wheels Welch. Lila gets it up to Beal. Beal on a rush, has one girl behind her. She's got a fan down it. Get poke checked maybe at the last second. Couldn't quite get her stick on it. Back over to the far side. Now up to Turl. Turl at the blue line, loads up, fires in a blue line bomb, missed wide right, near side corner. Johnson fighting for control over down there, Welch down there too, Westfall at the blue line, swiping her stick around. But now Johnson's got to get back on D, back skating is Turl. Turl pushes her off to the near side boards as that was a 2-on-1. Centering pass broken up by Johnson, up to Welch, off the stick, skates of Welch. Welch sends it up to Beal. Beal off her stick, out to the blue line. Sent off to Dump Rope. Dump Rope comes off the bench in a line change. Johnson skating with it now. It's a 2-on-4. Sends it up to Dump Rope. Dump Rope's got an angle. Nobody out in front of her. Puts on a shot. Goal! Goal!
Yeah. Just got it right over the goalie's shoulder. She did not have much room there. She kept going down deeper and deeper, and that hole kept closing in. Good shot there.
So Aaliyah Dump Rope opens up the scoring for the Iron Fire Ironworks 15U Brainerd Little Falls Flying Warriors. And a score of 1-0 here, but a lot of game left. Shots on goal, 3-5 so far. You can kind of see the shots on goal up here. Yeah. Where's my finger? Hey,
well, I think it should be 4-5 because I think we had three before that goal.
Okay, we'll say.
But, you know.
Yeah. If it was on our end, I'd count it because you got.
Pretty sure that was on goal.
Yeah, I think so. I think it was in the goal. Johnson with it, trying to get it towards center, fighting with it.
Kind of bouncing around right there.
Oh, yeah, center on center. LeBlanc has it. LeBlanc skating up near side. LeBlanc to the lefty, going to the right. Back behind the net, kind of lost control of it. Regains control of it. Stops centering pass, trying to get it out to Dump Rope, picked off by DL. Near side boards now skating. His Dump Rope poke checks away at the blue line. Dump Rope trying to get after it there. Sent down, gets tangled up, but Johnson sends it back down in towards the blue line. It's still in neutral. Now across to LeBlanc. Now LeBlanc, strong side, left side, skates around one girl. Tries to skate around another, gets control of it, gets it down in the zone. Puts a shot on, and that was a fly ball.
Kind of a moonshot there.
That was your sport there, Chad.
Yeah.
The softball fielded that fly ball, infield.
It's all about angles, you know. You come in high. It's a little bit harder for the goalie to engage.
Try to drop one behind her. 7:37 left in the first. Oim on the faceoff, wins it back to Turl. Turl launches a blue line shot off the skates of number 7. Now over to the far side. Turl fighting for control over it with Horton. Horton sends it down, but DL's going to pick that up in the faceoff circle. Near side boards. Oim trying to get down there. Off the boards. DL coming the other way. Rademacher trying to cut her off, push her off to the near side with Westfall. Westfall down in the corner. Flings it up to Rademacher. Now the DL dumps it back down to the far side corner where Turl's going to be the first one there. Turl fans, swings on. No, waving off icing all the way down to the other side. But DL's number 7, if I remember right, is one of their better players. Skating with it. Rademacher picks it up, puts a shot on net. Deflection. Almost had one towards the goalie, but the DL picks it up. Gets his own cleared. Rademacher sends it back down into the Brainerd zone. And fanned on by DL. Horton out front trying to keep it in. Now Oim has it, picks it up at the blue line. Fires on a shot, deflected by 6 or 7. Backhand attempt by Welch and Horton there, but couldn't quite get it to the net. Now LeBlanc has it back skating, passes cross ice to Tome. Tome back cross ice to LeBlanc, through the stick of LeBlanc, but LeBlanc's going to turn with it, skate up against the boards. DL's advancing the puck now, dumps it down behind Delaney. Tome's going to give chase, go over to the far side, but 15's going to be the first one there. She sends it towards the back of the net where Haar picks it up. Haar skating out center, puts a move on one girl, puts a move on another, passes it up to Beal, off the stick of Beal. Beal giving chase now. DL takes it in the face-off circle, sends it back to Haar. Strong side, left side, shot saved by the goalie. Nice off-angle shot by Haar. Put one on net. Now DL coming the other way, back skating are Tome and LeBlanc. 16 getting pushed off by LeBlanc out to the far side. Shot on net, off to Delaney's pad, pushed out to the front. Now over to the near side. Fighting for it, but sent out neutral. So zone cleared by Brainerd. Now back down in the zone, shot from the blue line, wide right. It's going to bounce off the backboard up towards Delaney. Delaney covers it up. The ice frees the puck with 5:29 left in the first.
I don't know. I think this is a little bit slower pace than I'd like to see.
Yeah, it kind of seems that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, unless they're trying to kind of preserve energy for that second and third period. But I like them to be sweating by the third.
I was going to say, I like coming out of the gates hot. Like, that's what we usually do, is come out hot and then slow down second, third. But then against Thief River Falls, we played good the whole game, so you know it's possible. Dump Rope giving chase down on the near side, has control of the puck. She's centering pass out to Hogstead, and through the stick of Johnson. Johnson up front, backhanded shot, misses wide right. Down in the corner now. Johnson with it over in the corner, gets cross-checked from the back. Westfall tries to fire in a shot, deflected, would have been wide left. Dump Rope has it now, back over to the far side. Dump Rope skating across center, tries to get it. Nice tip pass, shot, goal! Tic-tac, goal.
That was perfect passing there. That was a good quick passes and kept that goalie just out of the crease, and good shot over the shoulder.
Johnson to Dump Rope to Hogstead for the tic-tac goal. give these Brainerd Little Falls Flying Warriors a 2-0 lead with 4:57 left in the first period. And yes, Kaison, DL beat Alexandria last night. They got outshot 31-21, but their goalie shut them out. It was 2-0 DL over Alexandria. So a goalie had a night last night, but right now she's got 2 goals on 6 shots. They have 5 on the board. Let's listen to the call. I can't hear it. Can you?
It's really muffled.
Yeah. Rademacher has it near side now. Out in the open is Oim. Oim's got a crease, fires in a shot, save goalie, and he hits the boards, but feet first, luckily. Pushed over to the far side. That is Turl. It sends it back towards Oim again. Back behind the net now is Har. Har trying to get the puck out to center, but taken away by DL. DL sends it up to a girl. Back skating is Westfall and Turl. Westfall near side giving chase is Rademacher. Rademacher puts a stick in, fires on a shot, saves Delaney, covers it up, or hugs that one tight. Clock still running. Now it's done. 4:13 left in the first period. 2-0 Brainerd Little Falls. But no lead is safe.
No, we know that all too well. And
yes, we sure do.
Can't sit back. Let's keep it going.
Face off Johnson. Wins it back to Turl. Tome. Tome over to LeBlanc. LeBlanc up to Hogstead. Hogstead tries to get it up to the dump rope. Tipped off the stick of DL. Dump rope on a rush. Nobody in front of her. Puts on a move. Shot. Save Delaney back. Save goalie. There Delaney. Detroit Lakes Delaney. Now back behind. Over to the near side. Fight for control of it is Johnson. DL hits the ice. Johnson still over there with Hogstead. Now out in front. Hogstead, strong side, left side. Fires in a shot. Center mass save.
That kind of dropped right in front of Ellie there. I think she was quite surprised.
Yeah,
she just looks down and the puck's right at her stick.
And it was right. Like I said, she was a lefty, so it was her strong side forehand was what you call it. A wrist shot, I suppose. No backhand needed, but goalie position in the right spot and the center mass shot saved by her. 3:43 left in the first period. On the faceoff will be Oim. Horton and Rademacher out there on offense. Tome LeBlanc defense. Faceoff won by Oim. Over to LeBlanc. LeBlanc fires in the blue line. Shot kicked off the paddle of the stick of the goalie. Oim with it back behind the net, getting heavily contested. Rademacher fighting for position out front of the net. Horton back behind there. Puck sneaks off to the far side. DL advancing the puck up the far side. LeBlanc back skating. Oim gets in there to break up that little bit of a rush she had. Sniper took her down. Oim with it down in the corner. Bangs it up towards the boards, but off the stick of LeBlanc. LeBlanc trying to get it to Horton. Here comes LeBlanc. She's got a little bit of room to skate now. Shovels it up to Rademacher. Out of reach of Rademacher. Rademacher fighting for control of it down in the blue line corner. Zone cleared. DL shovels it up towards Tome. Tome picks it up, takes it away from that DL player. Passing by DL, intercepted by Oim. She's trying to cross ice pass to that girl right at the blue line. Dumped back down by Horton. 2:48 left in the first period. DL sends it out towards the Brainerd Little Falls bench as Turl picks it up, rounds the corner, sends it up to Oim. Oim skating with it as Rademacher up front. Rademacher has it near side. Runs into a defender. Shot by Oim.
Just over top of the post.
Or was it over the top? It was pushed off.
Just high of the post.
Just high, but now on a rush. Westfall again's got to turn on the Jets to get there first. It's a 2-on-1. Nice poke check by McKenna Westfall, and then pushes the girl up into the boards and pushes her down. She's going to get a penalty for this, or she got cross-checked. Now she got cross-checked. So it's a penalty on DL.
Yeah, I was like...
There. As DL touches it up, and they might put McKenna
in there too.
I was going to say... I think the initial little shove was from DL, and then McKenna gets her fiery disposition from Jerry and pushed her back.
Calm demeanor. I think that's a good
yes. And then she got cross-checked by a different girl from behind, so I think that other girl should have maybe been in there too. But
yeah, so I think it's a 5-on-5 right now. Yeah. I think we need 2 more players out there if we want to compete.
Yeah, we probably should get 2 more. I mean, we don't want to give them a 3-on-5.
Yeah, the Stripes is over there. Hey, you could use 1 more.
Well, let's see. Scarlett's grandpa did tell me that I think he was a ref, and he said it is the referee's job to make sure that the correct amount of people are out there. Yeah. Unlike football, where it's up to yourself. Puck bouncing on or out in front. Again, out in front, taken away now by dump rope. Dump rope sends across ice to Hogstead. Hogstead's got a little bit of room. Now she's out in the wide open clean air. She puts on a move, fires in a shot. Goal! Ellie Hogstead puts one over the top shoulder of the goalie. Brings this game to 3-0.
Yeah, it's starting to be a little bit more our paced. I think that's passing is starting to get better. And
so Ellie Hogstead with her second goal of the game. With 1:56 left in the first period, Brainerd with a 3-0 lead. Kai-san said Fergus beat Moorhead. Everyone is happy when Moorhead loses, I'm going to guess you meant. But yes, usually. But I was actually hoping to see Moorhead win that game because the winner of that game takes on the winner of this game. That was wishful thinking that we're going to win here. Keep it up right now, we will, though.
Yeah.
And he said, as a DL parent, you'll have to help him scout the 15U team. Now to the near side. We'll read the rest of that at break. And down back to through the stick of Tome. LeBlanc bangs it off towards Har. I would listen to these calls for the assists and all that, but I just cannot hear them at all. Tome takes it off the stick of one girl, skating over, gets it kind of pushed away. Now over to the near side boards. Shovel passes up towards Har. Har fighting for control of it and gets pushed from the back, but she gets up. Now dump rope sends it cross ice to LeBlanc. LeBlanc skating into the zone with it. Skating through a couple of girls. 1:15 left in the first period. Westfall still in the penalty box with the DL girls. It's still 5-on-5 hockey. They must just do it after 2 minutes. Slapper from LeBlanc, wide left, banged off the backboards, picked up by Welch. Welch has it, stops, reverses pass. Tries to get control of it, nutmegs one girl. Now over to Oim. 55 seconds left in the first. Shot by Welch, save goalie, pushed off by the stick of the goalie. Back behind the net, DL skating with it near side. Sends it up, picked up by Johnson, can't quite keep it in the zone. Johnson sends it off the boards, but Turl's going to be the first one there as Johnson retreats back over towards center ice, picked up by Turl. 35 seconds left in the period. Turl skating up with it, kind of lost control a little bit, flings it up to Welch. Welch to Oim, now to Rademacher, and offsides.
Looks like they got the offices back together again.
The offices are back together.
No.
Johnson and Turl.
Yeah.
Your defense attorneys at law. I like I did like seeing Isla on the offensive side, but she's it's always good to see her on the defensive side too. So 28 seconds left in the first period. DL fighting for control of it with Rademacher up on the near side boards. Oim down there too, sent cross ice towards Turl. Number 10 is going to be the first one there, but she skates past it. Sent down back behind the net.
12 seconds left.
Near side corner now is Johnson. Johnson trying to get the zone cleared. Just to end this period, it looks like Rademacher flings it up the boards, poked away by number 8. And this will be time expiring here in 1 second unless they fire it off, but they did not get it off in time. So at the end of 1, 3-0 Brainerdville Falls. Shots on goal according to them is 10-5.
No, looks like they're going to clean the ice on between these two.
Yep, they did not clean it in between the games, so we will have a fresh sheet of ice coming on the second period here as the ladies skate off. So nice job by the ladies in the first period so far. Ellie Hogstead with 2 goals. Leah Dumprope opened it up, right? Was it Leah? Good.
Yep.
Should probably write this down because we're going to score like 12, and I'm not going to be able to remember who scores them all. So.
No, it's only a 15-minute period, and we still can't keep track.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. So Leah with 1.
No.
And 19 with 2. Kai-san said, as a DL parent, you'll have to help us scout the 15U team for me. Elsie Shornack is the DL goalie. Her sister is a solid skater for varsity. Well, she had a solid game yesterday, apparently with 31 saves and a shutout to advance to this game. So now we're both. DL is also guaranteed a spot in regions. So that win by them yesterday guaranteed a spot at regions. Same thing with Fergus this morning. So the only 2 teams that have their fate depending on a win tonight. I think that's actually, is it tonight or tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow
8:30 tomorrow for the losing teams.
And that will be Moorhead and loser of this game. Alec. Sorry, Alec. So the loser of Moorhead, Alec, will go home. Winner advances to the 3rd, 4th place game. Like I said, Ben LeBlanc caught it. Maybe some other people, but he's the one that pointed it out to me a couple weeks ago, how they had that schedule kind of mixed up. Yeah. And was talking with Bo Oim as well, and he kind of said the same thing I was thinking, just more of a roundabout way, that essentially have the Brainerd just advance to a championship game as a number 1 seed without even playing. And then
everybody else could have played it
just
out.
a regular old tournament pretty much for the remaining teams.
Yep.
Because I could see then they didn't, but how they could say a 2nd, 3rd seed team has a chance at being eliminated or whatever, but in the 4th and 5th don't, and I don't know. So either way,
no.
This is what we landed on right now. So the brackets are short brackets, but so it's only 2 games guaranteed. 1 today, 1 tomorrow. Even for Brainerd, if Brainerd loses this game, it'll be the 3rd, 4th place game tomorrow.
I think that's at 10:30, 10:40?
Something like that, yep. Which really saves on the old hotel wallet.
Yeah, that was sure nice.
And the hotel wallet is not another name for something, Kai-san. It's the bill that we usually have for the hotels. I had to pay just paid the credit card off from the Fargo tournament, and the cool $600 that we had to spend on the 3 nights in the hotel up there.
Yep.
One of my buddies, his son's going to school up at UND, and he's like, man, those hotel rooms must get pretty expensive, huh? Because he's going to a Sioux game, and he said the hotel room there this weekend is $275. We had that weekend at one time in Grand Forks where it was $300 a night.
Yeah, they see our names, they see us coming, they're like, oh,
yeah,
they must be rich. So
yes, exactly.
We'll charge them extra.
So I'm going to put DL periods 5 shots to 10. Jesse Kane says, good luck. Let's go. Lynn giving us clapping hands. Let's go, Warriors, and nice job, ladies. Oh, I suppose I'd say I should show the command center on the stream, but I don't know. That might be too technologically giving away secrets to the government. What? What are you going to say?
Can I talk?
Yeah, what are you going to say?
I wanted... does anybody know why McKenna went into the bench?
In the box?
McKenna went into the box because she got a penalty. I don't know what the exact penalty call was. It was probably a roughing.
I don't know how she got a penalty.
Because she probably pushed a little too hard, and she gets that from her dad, Scary Jerry.
Oh. Everybody cheer loud for the Warriors.
You heard the girl. That was Claire, our 8U player. Here, cheering on the game versus DL. She said, "Everybody cheer for the Warriors." I agree, Claire.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we need that little cheerleader in the back room there for get them pumped up.
Yep. Have them come out strong.
Couple shots of espresso or something to get them
their
legs moving a little bit more.
There must be 10U girls there, looks like.
Yeah, I was like, there's a lot of Flying Warrior jerseys flying around here.
Yeah. Do fan cam time. I wonder if they have a tournament here too, or they're just coming out to support the 15s possibly. See Ben Barato over there. I go to the gym with him. I didn't realize he had a daughter in hockey as well, but
yeah.
Well, that's cool if they're here just to support the 15U games, but
yeah, it looks like one of them's got a chain on, so it looks like the player of the game type of a chain.
Ah, yes. What? What? Do I have any what? Warrior gear? No, I don't. Claire, now, as we were just talking about that, do you have any Warrior gear I can wear? I guess except for my sweatshirt, but might be a little big for her, so.
Yeah, a couple of girls kind of trying to get on camera there waving.
Where?
They just ran over here and waved.
Oh.
I think you just barely see them in there.
Oh. I was going to say, we can appease our crowd since they came to support the Iron Fire Ironworks 15U ladies.
Yeah.
Thank you again to Ben and Sheila for hitting the game last week when Chad and I were gone. Did you ever make it to any of that game or not?
No, I came back a little late and I would have missed been driving in the last minute of the game. So.
Yeah, they had some reception issues, but was able to see most of the game. And for some reason, they were broadcasting the third period. I thought maybe they just shut it off because they were winning 6-rip, but it didn't upload. But still, it was we won 8-0. So.
Yeah, because I was watching that game on the drive home. I wasn't watching, but I was listening to it.
I was too. I had a earbud in. I was watching Roman's basketball game, and the earbud trying to run the scoreboard, but the reception was not the greatest, so the scoreboard wouldn't update. It would update literally like 15 minutes later. Yeah. In fact, when he said, or Sheila said, there's 5 minutes left in the third or second period, I hit +1 to make the third period, and it shows up on my phone right away. But by the time it made it, it still wasn't on the screen. So.
Yeah, because I think when I pulled it up, it was still 0-0, and then
we were probably up 3-0 at that time.
I think we were.
Yeah.
So technical difficulties.
I probably should have just left it at 0-0. It's not to confuse people. It's 0-0 first period, but then that's fine. Old school. We never had the scoreboard before Kaisan Itivankum introduced it to us anyways.
No.
Kaisan said 10U districts are in Alec this year. Brainerd plays today at 12:15 versus Northern Lakes.
Oh, so they played right after.
So that explains why they're here, but either way, good to see the Brainerd Little Falls Flying Warrior colors in the crowd. And thank you as usual to our sponsors, Iron Fire Ironworks, Stan and Tanya Dobosensky, for supporting the ladies this year. They make all kinds of stuff out of steel, anything you want, I'm guessing. Judging by their website, I haven't really consulted with Stan over all the stuff he can build, because I'm pretty certain he could build you anything that you can dream of. So if you got any more questions, you ask Stan or Tanya at ironfiremn.com. And also thank you to Ramstead Technologies and the Dump Ropes for also supporting the ladies this year. So far, a pretty good year. Let's see if we can finish strong, and it'll be, it'll probably be the last year that these ladies are all together as this team. They'll still play with each other in the years to come. But I think it'll look, 15s are going to look a lot different next year if I were to have my guess. But
it all depends on that high school team and the turnover there, because they like to snipe girls from the team for sure.
Yes, they do. And they have, I think, I counted it when I was at Little Falls. They had their senior pictures up there. I think it was six or seven seniors that will be losing. So.
Mom wanted me to ask you if I can have money to get lunch.
What?
Mom wanted me to ask you if I can get money for lunch.
Go ask your mom why she can't make her own money. Oh, tell her that's convenient.
So convenient.
Bring me the change, please. I just gave her money, so. Okay. Now Grandma's bringing her, but hopefully she brings my change back.
I was going to say she's keeping the change.
Yes, exactly. Not to name girls, but I think maybe that's what some of the girls do, probably including my daughter when they go on trips. They'll, usually send money. I forgot to send money last week, but usually send money with them, and then the parents usually just cover, it seems, and then I'm guessing the girls probably just pocket the cash.
Yeah, I never see change, so
no, I usually don't either, so. And I guess I never double-check to see whether they actually paid for it or not, but.
No.
So, girls lined up at the glass, waiting to get the second period started. Coming into it with a 3-0 lead. But again, no lead is safe. So hopefully they come out firing.
No, you always got to treat the next period as a brand new game, and hopefully they got that good pep talk that they were waiting for. And come on out firing it on all cylinders.
Kaisan says, don't forget to support the girls hockey next week as the high school state tournament starts Wednesday. Lots of girls we may know from Bemidji and St. Cloud will be at state competing this year.
All right.
Yeah, that was a kind of what game was it? Moorhead. Alec Moorhead, maybe? Was it Alec that won 3-4 or something like that? Yeah. It must have been more. Oh, no. Bemidji St. Cloud. Yeah, so Bemidji beat Moorhead. It was Moorhead Bemidji in the finals, I believe. And one versus two, and I think Bemidji was the 1 seed, so.
Just snuck it out for them.
Yep, I'll be cheering for that Section 8 AA ladies, because that's the section Brainerd Little Falls is in.
Yeah, oh, good for them.
There's a lot of teams in there. Like I see Northern Lakes just shellacked Prairie Center in first round. Where's Prairie Center at? I never had enough interest to Google it, but so there come the ladies skating off. Delaney waiting at the door with Har, waiting for all the girls, giving knucks to the 10U players over there.
That looks like Rademacher.
Oh, Rademacher. Our daughters over there.
Yep, both of our daughters are They're always the ones that are kind of standing at the door cheering them,
Yep.
getting them pumped and ready to go.
My daughter's usually the last one out of the locker room, too, regardless if it's after practice or after a game. She's not one of the ones that fly out of there. Like, Leah Haar's out of there before.
It's before the coaches come out.
Well, she's out of there before Delaney even gets in there, it seems like. She's just quick. And luckily for Scott and Amy, they can get the heck out of there after she flies out of the locker room.
Well, and I don't know why the rest of the girls stay in there that long, because Haar's usually the one that brings the radio in.
Oh, yeah?
So when she leaves, it gets awfully quiet.
It's quiet. Tick-tocking, I suppose.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny when I drove the girls to practice on Monday how it was very quiet on the drive there. A few girls fell asleep possibly. And then on the way home, they said they decided consciously and out loud, let's be social on the way home.
Yeah.
And then they talked the whole way home. Otherwise, like my mom has said that before, if I'm driving girls to games, they're like, oh, that'll be a loud car. No, it's not. They're usually buried in their phones.
No, it's awkwardly quiet.
They don't talk to each other. I'm like, do you want me to put the radio on? Or, no, we got headphones.
No,
okay.
It's going to interfere with my TV time or my
screen
my phone
time.
Yep.
Yeah, so a lot of times I'll just put an earbud in and either listen to K-Fan or sometimes I'll re-listen to these games and see what I can improve on in the broadcasting portion of it, which is a lot and mostly everything. So we'll just stick to what we're doing now. So girls getting all huddled up there, getting ready to drop the puck on this second period.
I don't know if the noise is a little bit dampered in here or something, but usually you can hear the girls cheering pretty loud, but both teams are a little quiet.
Maybe.
But it could be the acoustics in here.
Yeah, I would say. You wouldn't think it would be, but wide open kind of barn. But I like this rink. This is a nice rink. It's got good Wi-Fi and it got a good place for us to stand. So
yeah.
Opening up the second period was Johnson on the faceoff. Won it over to dump rope, over to Tome. Tome tries to pass it up to Johnson, just out of reach, taken away by DL, but over to dump rope to Hogstead. Fighting for control of it around the blue line, just dumped down into the zone. Banged off the board, zone cleared. LeBlanc passes cross ice over to Tome. Dump rope skating it up the far side, gets swallowed up by three red jerseys as they know to key in on her apparently. DL coming the other direction now. Back skating is Tome. LeBlanc on the near side. 13 just lobs it back behind the net, bounce off the backboard, covered up by Delaney. She corrals it into her pads. Freezing the puck here early on in the second period. I did change the period, didn't I? Yep.
Yeah.
Is that Claire screaming then?
It sounded like her, but I don't know if she's... No, maybe
must have been the other girls, the 10U girls.
Yeah.
Like you said, the acoustics, now that you brought it up, now I notice it.
A little bit different.
So Oim on the face-off now on our defensive zone. Face-off circle on near side. Back to Turl, but Turl gets it taken away by number 19. 19 skating over the far side. Centering pass broken up by Westfall. Out to Rademacher. Rademacher fighting for it up against the boards. Back behind the net now. Turl has it. Sends it up the near side boards. DL sends it down towards Turl. Turl picks it up. Skates across center ice. Has Rademacher out front. Skating up far side. Flings it down. It's a dump and chase now. Horton on the near side. Oim tailing her. DL picks it up, but Turl stays with it. Oim has it. I thought she was going to fire in a shot. Tried to pass it off to Rademacher. Rademacher with an off-angle shot. Saved by the goalie. Now the near side corner. DL has it. Gets its own cleared. Rademacher intercepts that pass. DL just dumps it down back behind Delaney. Westfall with it behind the net. Circles around, slingshot engage. Looks for Horton up on the near side. Horton couldn't get her stick out on it, so it just sends it all the way down and blowing the whistle on an icing. 13:28 left in the second. Skating out is LeBlanc, Haar, Tome, Beal, and Lila Wheels Wiggum Welch. Face-off was by Haar, one back to Tome. Tome tries to fling it up, but off the skate of DL. Centering pass off the stick of Delaney. Delaney misdirected that one. It would have been a goal anyways, but it's going to be icing.
Just a little too far. Nice pass attempt there, but a little too wet of ice and moved a little too quick.
So they reset up on our defensive side here. Looks like the same personnel. Haar's going to be on the dot. LeBlanc off to her left, our right. Tome and Beal building a wall out in front of Delaney. Wheels Welch on the far side. Centering pass out front. Number 8's going to get it. Fires in a shot off the shin guards of Tome. Beal trying to get after it, but DL has it now. Another shot over the top of Delaney, but picks that one out of the air.
Snatch that one about 2 feet above her.
Yes. Those ones scare me. The ones that you could let go, and if she drops it right down in front of her,
it's bad.
Bad news.
Being so high.
Yep. But maybe give credit to myself for working that glove for the last week a few times. One day I sat and moved it, baked it 10 times, and swung it back and forth for half hour trying to open it and close it, trying to get it to loosen up a little bit. DL with it over on the far side, fanned on it now, trying to get it taken away, but DL fires in a shot off the chest of Westfall. Westfall wore that one for Delaney. Now on a rush is Johnson, gets there first. Dumps it down. Hogstead turning on the Jets over on be the first one there, back behind the net. Kind of boxed a girl out. Sniper took down one girl. Hogstead fighting for control of it with DL. Back over to the near side blue line corner. Turl tries to send it back down, but DL takes it now. Skating up near side boards. One-on-one. Westfall back skating. Dump rope gets there. She gets through the traffic.
Oh.
And she hits Delaney. And
that comes off.
Say they moved that net just a little bit.
Good sportsmanship there.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, look at that. Delaney gave her a pat on the back.
Yeah, both of them. They're both seeing if each other was okay. So,
I'll be darned.
No animosity there.
She didn't have her usual teenage sassiness towards that girl, mean mugging her. So.
No, it looked like that girl tried to get out of the way as best she could. So.
Yeah, that was definitely incidental contact. Face-off is Johnson off the skates of the referee, fighting for it still in the face-off circle. DL comes out of it, centering pass, puck loose in the blue, covered up by Delaney. Now, I would say now covered up.
Steps. That thing was bouncing around like a hot potato right there.
Delaney had to dive out on it after a couple of attempts to cover it up and couldn't quite do it.
She looked like a little kid jumping after a grasshopper for a second.
That kind of is what it resembled, actually. 'Cause I thought she had it in her glove about 2 attempts before that.
Yeah.
They're going to wait till we get our skaters off the ice where they drop the puck. They don't care. So face-off is Johnson. One back to DL. DL fires a shot. Dump rope deflects that one. Now she's off to the races, off to the far side. Hogstead center ice fires a shot.
Just
wide right over the top. Just about had that corner picked out, but a little too high. Nice play there by Dump Rope to stop that puck and then get it passed off to Hogstead. Here comes Tome advancing it into the zone. Puts a beating on a girl as she gets a poke checked away. LeBlanc checking her 6 now. She's skating up over to the far side corner. Stops, reverses paths. Sends it up to center ice, but taken away by number 9. Shot, save Delaney. Shot from
that pass went to the wrong color there.
Yeah, it kind of did. Didn't have quite enough mustard on it, but the idea was right, but gave the DL girls just enough time to react to skate in towards it and fired in a shot. Puck frozen with 11:39 left in the second. Allie Oim, AO on the face-off. Won by DL. Also dangerously out in front, poked out of there by LeBlanc. Horton passes it off to Rademacher. Rademacher on a little bit of a rush, getting tangled up by DL. Fires in a shot. And
it's a weak shot off there. Spin around out there for a second.
Yeah, the old spin shot. Got one on target, covered up by Detroit Lakes. So we'll try a face-off on our offensive end now. Same personnel. Oim on the dot, Rademacher, Horton on the forwards, LeBlanc and Tome. Defense, face-off 1, Rademacher now to LeBlanc. LeBlanc fires in a wobble shot off the stick of the goalie. Centering pass out to Tome. Tome fires in another shot, missed wide right, bounce off the backboards. Another shot trying to be
it's
up
the top of the goal for a second.
Puck loose out in front, it's in tight. Covered up, dove out. Rademacher giving a little extra shove there possibly. I just saw her getting a shove, but
she's
Rademacher smiling, probably like, what is this girl doing? I didn't touch her.
Yeah, I thought that puck was going to land on the back of the goalie there for a second, but it just hit the top of the goal and bounced in front of her.
Dangling perilously there. Oim on the face-off, getting her stick held, and Rademacher says, fine, I'll take it. Bouncing shot, covered up by the goalie.
Little knuckle puck there.
That one had the opportunity for a 5-hole, even though it got deflected on the way in. That gave it enough spin to just mess up a goalie's perception of it, but covered up.
Yeah, it looked like everybody just froze there.
Yeah, that's it. Rademacher's like, fine, I'll take it. Oim on the face-off, still Horton Rademacher out there. LeBlanc, back to LeBlanc. LeBlanc and Tome on defense. LeBlanc's getting in, fires in a shot. I don't know if it got deflected, missed wide right. Now Rademacher on the far side. Puck loose, taken away by DL. Rademacher swings her stick in there to break that up a little bit. Back skating is LeBlanc. LeBlanc turns up and pushes the stick on it so to prevent that girl from getting any sort of momentum. LeBlanc shovels it out of the zone. DL waiting for the zone to clear. So they're skating back with it, dumps it across. Rademacher with it at center. Now passes up to LeBlanc. LeBlanc skating up far side through 4 girls. Puts a shot on net and gets pushed from behind. Goes flying face first. And good hustle there by LeBlanc by just fighting through the 4 defenders to get a shot off. Albeit maybe not the strongest, but she was falling down from the defensive pressure put on by Detroit Lakes.
Tried that Superman move, jumping.
Yeah. Well, Leah had that one year, or earlier this year, I should say, where she went flying in and spinner shot, taken off the boards by Hard, left side, but poke checked away before she could fire off a shot. Westfall gambled on that one and won, and pushes it down into the near far side. Welch has it, stops it versus pass. Har fighting with it down there. Sent on the side of the cage. DL's going to pick it up, skate over towards the near side. Welch there harassing her, though. DL can't handle it. Kept in the zone by Turl, but DL's going to pick it up at the blue line. Bangs it off the glass to Turl. Through the stick of Turl, but she'll pursue it. Bangs off the boards. Har tries to get it now to Beal. Beal advancing the puck. Nice pass up to offsides. So Lilo wheels Wiggum Welch.
That was questionable, but,
Yeah.
It was slightly maybe.
She didn't go flying into the zone like a brick through a window, like her penalty she had earlier this year where she donned the name Wiggum Welch. And that's a Simpsons reference. Just Google Ralph Wiggum through the window on The Simpsons. Face-off is hard. Won by DL. Cross center ice. DL picks it up. They're entering the zone. Fires in the blue line. Shot. Save. Covered up by Delaney. 9:42 left in the second period. Boy, it sure seems like they've had more than 7 shots, but I'm a goalie, Dad, so.
Yeah, no, I think there's a few of them that they stopped or she jumped on and stopped, and it.
Probably don't count them.
They did not count them.
Yeah.
So.
Well, even some of those off-angle shots that she deflects that aren't shots, those feel like shots to me sometimes. Yeah. So that is Johnson on the faceoff, won by DL. Cross towards center ice. Westfall trying to shovel it out. Puck loose out front. Westfall got enough on that one just to push it back over to the far side corner. Westfall sticking with it. Has dump rope out to her front. Hand on it. Can't quite get a stick on it. So DL tried to fire in a shot. Now picked up by Johnson. Johnson through the stick of Hogstead. So Hogstead's going to give chase. Pass cross ice off the skate of a girl, so Hogstead dump rope. Dangerous duo down there in hot pursuit of the one DL girl. Hogstead with it, fires in a one-time shot off the stick of Johnson. Saved goalie, pushed over to the far side. Number 4 gets the zone cleared. Now Westfall giving chase. 10 right behind her. Off the chest of number 10, who keeps control of it back behind the net. Trying to wrap around a temp, but Turtle says not so much today because she poke checked it back behind the net. So back behind the net was Turtle. Sneaks it out to Johnson. Johnson looking for someone to pass to. Has dump rope Hogstead up front. Nice reception by Hogstead. Skating across center. She's got clean air. Dump rope on her right. Pass the dump rope. Centering shot. Pass.
I think it was just a little too deep there.
Yeah, just
not quite the angle she needed.
Foot too deep. Maybe
tripped over the puck on that one.
Maybe even one pass too many, but LeBlanc giving chase now as their DL's on a little bit of a rush. 10 gets poke checked away by LeBlanc. And she falls down in an acting mode, and Tome takes the girl down. Up to dump rope. Dump rope's got some room. Passes across over to Hogstead. Hogstead's tried again. Shot, save, rebound attempt. Pushed off by DL. All the way down to the other end, and it'll be icing.
Man, there's a couple mad rushes both ways there. And
yeah, nice action by the ladies.
A little bit of acting there for a second.
Oh, yeah.
That. I don't even think she was within a foot of her.
No.
But
and even if there was, it was a hockey play to me. Yeah, but like, I don't know a lot about hockey. Sometimes I even think like, ooh, that might be a penalty. But that one, I said, that ain't a penalty.
No. Then you see some of these other ones that are just.
Yes. You got people in the crowd calling for it, but like, I don't think so. I'm no referee, but now back skating is LeBlanc. Tome going to try to get back on defense as well over on the far side. And LeBlanc makes her dump it back down behind the net and over to Tome. Tome over in the far side corner up to Rademacher. Rademacher tips it up to LeBlanc. LeBlanc flings it off the boards for herself. She's on a rush. She has Oim on her left-hand side. One girl to beat. Skates strong side left side. Fires in a shot. Kick save. Goalie. LeBlanc sticks with her shot over the near side corner. She's surrounded by red jerseys. Horton protecting that blue line corner now. Flings it back down to LeBlanc. Now back up to the Horton. Horton trying to get a stick on it at the blue line. Sends it over to Tome. Tome tries to put on a shot, taken away by a DL in the faceoff circle. 7 minutes and 30 seconds left in the second period. DL now one-on-one rush. Nice job by LeBlanc to push her off the puck. Sends it over to the near side. keeps control of the puck, puts a move on, sends it all the way across ice to Rademacher. Rademacher taken down by the sniper. Sniper shot the blades out. Now back to LeBlanc, back down in the near side face-off circle. She rounds the corner. Horton up here on her near side, just dumps it all the way down, misses.
Oh, by
Boy,
2 inches.
I was going to say, she didn't look too concerned. I mean, she might have a good
angle
view
on
of
that,
but holy cow, that was a lot closer than for, you'd think for her
hit
to
a
just
little
be
ice
standing
chunk
there.
and boom.
Yes. It wasn't protecting the net at all. I could see having her stick across it, but no.
No.
Either way, icing. Line change now. Haar's going to be on the dot. Westfall out there with Beal, Turl, and Welch. Face off won by Haar over to Turl. Turl sends it up to Welch. Welch has Beal on her left-hand side. She's got clean air out front. A couple girls converging. Fires in a shot over the top of the net. Beal tries to get after it down in the near side corner with Haar. Haar peels it off the boards. Skates with a centering pass out to Welch, trying to clean it up, but Welch
was tangled up in there.
Yeah, couldn't quite get a shot off. It was in tight towards the goalie and covered up by the goalie. 6:44 left in the second period.
That does seem like both teams are coming out firing a little bit more here. And
yeah, it seems
still pretty clean game. They're not duking it out too much. They're letting them play.
Might be the announcer's jinx right there.
Yeah.
Turl tries to lob one in off the sticks and skates of defenders and Haar, picked up by Welch over on the far side. Fanned on it, couldn't quite get a stick on it. DL coming the other way, picked up by Haar. Haar gets it poke checked away. She was trying to get through 3 DL jerseys. DL coming the other way now. Back skating is Westfall. Westfall forces her to dump and chase. Back over to the far side. DL's going to be the first one there with Turl. Now back over to Welch. Welch picks it up in the corner, sends it out towards the top of the face-off circle. Nice job by Haar to poke it out to get the zone cleared, but Detroit Lakes will pick it up, send it back down. Picked up by Turl. Turl advancing it through neutral. Girls wait at the blue line to prevent the offside. 6 minutes left in the second period. Puck sent cross ice. A little bit of a rush, but we got 2 girls back skating. Dump rope and Westfall. Westfall on the near side. Poke checks it away. And girl hit the boards, but hit feet first, which is always good to see. Hogstead skating it now. Tries to pass it off. Fanned on it, but sticks with it. Sniper took her down now, too. Hogstead sticking with it down in the corner. Hogstead dump rope down there with 4 red jerseys. Hogstead comes out of it. Puts on a shot. Save over the top.
Good backhand shot, but into the net.
Yeah, over the top and then into the
yeah, it looked like the goalie just got a piece of that backhand there.
I think it was off the blade of the stick, it looked like possibly. Yep. Built the ramp up and over, but nice backhand. Nice strong backhand by Hogstead.
Yeah, good patience there, too. Goalie had good position. She was trying to get around the backside.
Well, a lot of times the backhands at this age, it seems like they're not the strongest shots. That one had some potential.
They're hard to get the angle on them, for sure.
All right, face-off is dump rope, won by Brainerd. Hogstead sends it back down into the far side. Dump rope has it, sends it up the blue line to Tome. Tome dancing around, puts on a move, skates over to the far side, fires in a shot, deflected off the shin guards of DL. DL now advancing the puck, back skating is LeBlanc on the near side. Dump rope over there as well as she slid back to defensive spot. Nutmeg LeBlanc, and LeBlanc put a box-out move. So that's not interference. I don't know how that works, but this is just a perfect basketball box-out.
Yep.
That's going to be an icing. 5:04 left in the second period. Shots 17-7 officially. I feel like
there should be a handful more at least.
I feel unofficially like it should be 4 or 5 more per side possibly, but I guess I don't know. Oim skating down there. She's going to be on the face-off. Rademacher out there with the LeBlanc, Horton, and Tome. Face-off won by Oim. Sent over to the LeBlanc on the near side. LeBlanc sends it up to Oim. Oim puts a move on a girl, gets it around her, has Horton with her out front. Rademacher up to the far side, passes up to Rademacher, waiting at the blue line. Rademacher fires in a shot, deflected off the defender's stick over to the near side corner. Horton down in the corner fighting for it. Oim trying to get down there to help out. Centering pass broken up by Rademacher. Kept in by Tome. Tome fighting over in the near side, circling around down into her forward position now. Centering pass broken up off the skates number 10. Zone cleared now, but picked up safely by LeBlanc. LeBlanc skating, waiting for the zone to clear, dumps it down, so it's a dump and chase. Oim giving chase, center. Rademacher far side. Oim gets it, centering pass, trying to get it out to Horton, but couldn't get it through the defender.
Ashley came in firing.
LeBlanc came in firing like a slap shot, but held back a little bit as she looked there. She found out, she figured she was probably just to smash that girl in the legs if she would have followed through with it. Nice pass over to Horton. Horton at center ice just passes it down and through. All the way down to center ice. Nice move by Har. Har trips her up, advances the puck in, and it's offsides.
Inch or two offside there, but
getting a nice breeze here as the one of the boys' teams are jogging behind us, warming up.
I was like, somebody opened the door, but no, they're taking the rounds on the stands here.
This is a nice warm arena, though.
Yeah, it is.
Standing here, and it's just a sweatshirt. Said it was. It's about 60 degrees warmer than it was when we were up in Fargo. Face-off taken by DL. They're skating it up. Fires in a shot. Save Delaney. She hugs it tight. Drops it down. 3:47 left in the second period. Defense's own face-off coming. Har's going to be on the dot. Westfall out there with Beal. Welch and Turl. Face-off won by Har over to Welch. Welch trying to get after it. Now back to Welch. Welch sends across ice to Beal. Beal can't quite get a stick on it. Taken by DL.
I think cross-check and somebody pushed Lila down there.
Oh, I missed it. Got a girl, Lila. Way to take one for the team. So DL hitting the penalty box for the second time today, but this is the first power play of the day, as the first one was a dual penalty.
No.
With 3:36 left in the second period, Brainerd Little Falls goes on a power play for the first time today for either side.
I don't know. It's weird they got 2-minute penalties, but only 15-minute periods. So.
Yeah, I would have assumed 17, but
Yep.
Moving them along. Dump rope on the face-off on the power play unit. Johnson out there with Tome, Hogstead, and LeBlanc. LeBlanc tries to tip it down, picked up by DL. LeBlanc threw her stick, but Tome's there to scoop it up. So Tome back skating, trying to set something up off the shin guard of a girl. She tries to pass across ice. Hogstead on a rush now. His dump rope on her left. Oh, just tried to get it over to dump rope, taken away by DL. 11 sends it, but poked away by Tome. Tome sends it over to dump rope.
Trip. Yeah.
It's going to be 3-on-5. Let's get something going here, ladies. A 3-on-5 for 1:32. So it's a long 3-on-5 session here. And keep your comments to yourself, Kai-san, on that statement. And 3:08 left in the second period.
Getting a little crowded in their box over there, but let's see if we can make something of it.
Yep.
Haven't been able to score since that first period, so
yeah, it's true.
Nice to get something going again.
We haven't had many shots either since the first period. It doesn't seem like we had 10. Well, I suppose we have 8. It shows. Face-off taken by Brainerd. Hogstead skating around now. Puts on his backhand shot. Dump rope out front. Fires in a shot. Save goalie over to the far side. 10 with it, trying to get the zone cleared. Picked up by Tome. Tome sends it over to dump rope. Johnson out front. Pass cross ice to Hogstead. Hogstead fires in a shot. Waved off. Hit the pipe and came straight down. LeBlanc has it now. Back passes to dump rope. Dump rope skating across center. Looking for someone to pass to. Pass over to Hogstead. Hogstead fires another shot. Save goalie. Rebound attempt not there. Back to Tome. So Tome cross ice to dump rope. Dump rope back to Tome. Tome skating in on this one. Fires in a shot. Deflected by the defender. Back behind the net. 50 seconds left in 3-on-5. 1:17 left in the penalty. And nice. Ooh, my. I just missed it. Sniper is dialed in tonight, or today.
It looked like her skates just stopped.
And her head did not.
No.
2:22 left in the second. Said 46 seconds left in 3-on-5. After that 46 seconds is up, we'll have about another half a minute of power play. Face off by Oim. Rademacher out there now as well with Har, Turl, and Westfall. Westfall has it at the blue line. Tries to put on a shot. Deflected by Rademacher out front. Trying to clean up garbage back around the far side corner. Rademacher trying to get it out front. Taken by DL. DL flings it off in the corner. Rademacher gives her a nice shove to the back. Up to Turl. Turl has it. Sends it over to Westfall. 24 seconds left in 3-on-5. Shot off the back of number 9. DL's going to take control of it now. Gets the zone cleared over to Turl. 15 seconds left in 3-on-5. Turl around in the corner. Sends it up to Rademacher. Rademacher dumps it towards the net. Now over to Westfall. Westfall gets it up to Rademacher. Has Oim on her left-hand side. Tries to get up to Oim. Out in front of Oim. Har going to be over on the near side boards. Picks it up off the boards. Fires in a shot. Hits the side of the cage. Back behind the net. The Rademacher to Har. Puck loose out front. Oh, off the stick or skate of Oim. Didn't see it right in front of her. So 16 seconds left in 4-on-5. 5-on-3 is over. Good job by Westfall. Back skate and poke check that away. Sends it over to Oim, over to Rademacher. Rademacher's got a 2-on-1, dumps it back down behind the net. 3 seconds left in the penalty. So Detroit Lake successfully killed off a long 3-on-5. Now skating onto the near side is DL. Fighting for the puck. Over there's Johnson. Johnson getting tangled up, pushes the girl to the ice, up towards Hogstead at the blue line. 1 minute left in the period. Sent down towards Delaney, but picked up by Turl. Turl sends it up dump rope. The dump rope took off, but gets poke checked at the last second by Detroit Lakes. Sent back up to dump rope. 45 seconds left in the period. Couldn't get it across to Hogstead. Puck floating around blue line. Dump rope. Handstand in the pockets. Dump rope just gives her a shove to the back. And another one. If one wasn't enough, we'll try two. Puck's still loose. We got to touch it up here. And we do. And dump rope going to the penalty box. She's like, fine, you ain't calling me for a penalty on the first one. I'm going to do it again. And
yeah, it was. When the first one was more going after the puck, that second was make sure she felt it.
Yep.
I don't.
So Brainerd Little Falls, first time shorthanded here today. 26.3 seconds left in the second period. 2 minutes up on that penalty clock. Penalty kill unit of Oim, Rademacher, LeBlanc, and Tome. Far side face-off circle. Oim's going to be on the dot. Face-off taken by Oim over to Tome. Tome bangs it up off the boards, trying to get the zone cleared. DL clears it for us. Rademacher turning on the Jets, trying to get there. Sent down or sent back by DL. DL trying to get it in the zone. 15 couldn't quite handle it, but still comes up with it off the front or off the boards, skating around center. LeBlanc takes it away, pushes over to the near side boards. 5 seconds left in the period. LeBlanc just going to kill this period out, send it over safely to Tome, back over to the far side. And that's the end of the second period. So still, that was a scoreless period, 3-0 after 2. Again, goes to show this is still anybody's game here.
Yeah, it seemed like they're pushing a lot more, but the shot count does not fit the that period.
No, 20-8. So we had 10. They only had 3 shots that period.
Yeah, I don't.
According to them.
I mean, Delaney jumped on 5 or 6 of the pucks and stopped them, so I don't.
I don't know what they classify that as, but either way, 20-8, I should say.
Yep.
Period 2. So 15 minutes left in this opening game of the District 15 tournament versus Detroit Lakes. Brainerd Little Falls up 3-0. But again, I would say it was a quiet period scoring-wise, but we had plenty of breakaways and rush opportunities to tack a few onto that scoreboard. But
that was definitely a lot faster pace for sure. Everybody was skating a lot better, passing, and yeah, 20-8. Our defense is holding up pretty good and playing pretty good there. So
they are. A lot of nice poke checks as they're crossing the blue line. Like McKenna has had a few that it was do or die situations where she's able to get the puck taken away from the ensuing attacker. Taking
some chances, and a lot of the shots this last period were from our defense, I think. Bailey had quite a few, and then I think Scarlett had a few.
So we're going to open the second period shorthanded with 1:34 on that penalty clock. Delaney skates back over to the left-hand side to find her place between the pipes. Penalty kill unit to start this period is going to be Johnson, Hogstead on the offensive pair, and Tome and LeBlanc defensive pair. Face-off taken by DL. Pass cross ice, picked off by Tome. Tome gets it poke checked away by the referee. Sent off the near side boards. Tome fighting for control of it down on the near side boards. Off the chest of Johnson. Johnson has it now, shovels it down into the zone. Picked up safely by DL. DL has it. Sent across center ice, picked up by Tome. Tome turns and burns. She's skating it into the zone, skating off the near side. Fires on a shot, deflected before she could, I think, all over to the far side. 1 minute left in the power play for DL. Back over to the far side. DL trying to get something set up as we're on our offensive end as we're shorthanded, which is usually nice to see. DL sends it cross ice, bouncing puck through the stick of LeBlanc. LeBlanc is going to give chase. LeBlanc comes up with the puck behind the net, flings it up to the near side, but right to an awaiting number 8. 8 fans on it. LeBlanc down there and makes her dump it back behind the Delaney. Centering or shot save Delaney. Wraparound attempt. LeBlanc advancing the puck up now. Has Rademacher on the right-hand side. Passes it over to Rademacher. Rademacher's got one girl in front of her. Fires in a shot over the top. LeBlanc over to the far side. 24 seconds left in the penalty. DL advancing the puck. Back skating is Oim. Westfall on the near side. Shot, deep shot all the way down back behind the net. Killing off some time for us here as there's 10 seconds left in the penalty. Westfall fighting for it down in the corner. DL trying to come up with it, but Westfall is a tenacious defensive move there. 1 second left in the power play, so we're back to full strength. Sent cross ice, dump rope skates out of the penalty box and right back down into the action. Now to Oim. Oim has it, tries to send it over to Rademacher, but picked off by number 8. Dump rope comes up with it. Dump rope skating near side. Right in the skates of DL. Sent cross ice, intercepted by DL. 13 minutes and 4 seconds left in the third period. Back behind the net is Oim. Oim flings it up the near side boards, trying to get it to Rademacher, but deflected by DL. Back to DL at the blue line. 8 shovels it down in the front. Puck loose up front. The girl's on her knees.
Laying down up there.
Turtle giving her the business in front of the net. Now dump rope skating up far side. It's a 1-on-4. Skates to one. Sniper got her. Fires in a shot. Saved
that goalie
by the
just
goalie.
saved that.
Nice.
I don't know what number 10 tripped on, but she hit a log or something.
Yes.
She flew.
That was the same girl that fell down here, wasn't it? That her
I think
skates
so,
stopped? Yeah. So nice job by that goalie. Nice job by dump rope skating through 4 players, and a nice job by the sniper in the rafters taking out the last defender as dump rope flew in there, but that goalie kicked out her glove at the very last second. Perfect time. Saved that shot. Face-off won by dump rope to Tome. Tome to LeBlanc. LeBlanc to Hogstead out front. Hogstead fans on it. Fake shot. Fires a shot. Saved by the goalie. Now over to the far side. Back up to center ice. On a little bit of a rush is number 3 out in front of her, but Tome takes it away. Sends it off the boards, getting it towards Johnson. Johnson flings it down, tipped up by DL. DL's going to send it back to neutral. Now picked up by Tome. Tome center pass cross ice, trying to get it to dump rope. Back to Tome. Tome finding a lot of defensive pressure, gets pushed down. She's not going to take kindly to that, I don't think, on the net. But Delaney just covers that one up safely. 12-01.
It's always scary when they do a slow motion.
It's a slow motion kitty paw. Just watch it go under her glove. But I think what happened there? I missed it. Dump rope pushed somebody else down now?
I think Leah was going to the bench, and that girl just caught her at the wrong. Oh. That could have been.
Good. No video evidence.
We'll call that incidental.
Yeah, maybe Leah was just skating her line. Shot from the blue line. Save pushed off by Delaney. Har has it back behind the net. Bangs it off the near side boards to Tome. 12 minutes left in the game. Tome skating with it near side. Skates around one girl. Now he's got a little bit of room on the right-hand side. Fires in a shot. Missed wide right as she had a stick hit hers as she was firing it in. And Beal up on the far side with Welch. Now back to LeBlanc. LeBlanc cross ice to Har. Har picks it up. Skates it down into the zone. Puts a move on over to the near side. Trying to get it towards the net. Puck loose up front. Shot by Beal. Save.
Heck of a save by that goalie, jumping backwards there and just getting her stick on it. But
nice pass by Har to Beal. Nice shot by Beal. And then Beal took a shot, was slashing after the penalty. So I don't think DL parents can complain anymore about that supposed incident at the bench in the dead time, because that was dead time slash right in front of the referee. So what's even is even. William on the face-off. Rademacher, Horton on the offensive pair. Westfall and Turl defensive pair. 11 minutes and 15 seconds left in the game. Been scoreless here since the first period. Announcers jinx coming the other way now is DL. Skating off to the near side. Shovel pass back. Couldn't quite get it to one of her players. Shot on net, covered up by Delaney, but puck sneaks out behind. Another shot.
I was like, yeah, she went behind the goalie there or something. Right?
Oh, I was going to say, what does that mean? Is that just like an icing where it's just a face-off, or do they send them to the box?
So. Oh, it was kind of weird there for a second. I seen him go across when she went behind Delaney there, then he called it off.
In the crease, yeah. I don't know. I've never seen that one before, so
yeah,
as a goalie dad, I should probably learn these the rules of the crease and whatnot.
Yeah. Well, I think if she went to contact it a little bit, Delaney, I don't know if they would have called it or not, but
sure. Or maybe didn't
just
touch
a little
the puck
slight
in there
bump. And
So
she was still trying to play the puck, so it's
it was like a
kind of goaltender interference.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
goalie interference, something until the U.S. got one waved off in the first game, from what I hear.
Yep. Standing there, toe on the red line of the crease there.
No.
They got it called off.
Trying to get the zone cleared. Shot towards Delaney. Broken up by Westfall. Pushed off over to the far side. He's going to be picked up by their number 7. Shovel pass backhanded in. 11 couldn't handle it. Flung down up the boards to Horton from Oim. Horton fighting for it with 2 DL girls. DL comes off the boards with it now. Shot, centering pass. Westfall passes it off to Horton as she was falling down, but trying to get the zone cleared and can't. Fighting for control of it at the blue line. Shot towards Delaney. Back to the right side of her. Turtle has it now. 10 minutes, 10 seconds left in the game. Sent like all the way down.
Icing, but it should be.
Might not make it.
No.
Nope. So DL picks it up. Brainerd goes on a line change. LeBlanc, Tome in with dump rope. Hogstead and Johnson. Pass over to number 15. Can't handle it. Up towards Hogstead. Hogstead on a rush poke. Now. It's a 1-on-3. She's skating up far side. Puts a move on one girl. Has a couple to beat. Back towards dump rope. Johnson, one-time shot, covered up by their goalie, and ices the puck with 9:43 left. So, like, they counted that as a shot? I just saw the shot clock move. Like, that looked like it was a miss wide right, but okay.
Must be the angle.
Yeah, maybe.
Ellie's taking the face off here.
Sliding into that face-off circle. Dump rope on the right-hand side. Johnson on the left. Tome and LeBlanc, defensive pair up to LeBlanc on the far side. LeBlanc sends it out towards center, right in front of the goalie, through traffic, over to Hogstead. Hogstead trying to get it back out. Deflected by Detroit Lakes. Up the near side boards to Tome. Tome sends it to dump rope. Dump rope putting on a centering pass, fanned down by Johnson out front. LeBlanc over in the far side corner. Johnson retreats back to the defensive spot. Over to the near side. Tome picks it up. Fighting for it, still down in the corner, trying to get it to dump rope. Dump rope, 2 girls on her. Has control of the puck, centering pass, trying to get it to Hogstead out front, but taken away by DL. DL just dumps it up to Tome. Tome cross ice pass to dump rope. Dump rope advancing the puck into the zone. Stops, reverses pass. Looks cross ice over to Hogstead. Wide open in the face-off circle. Doesn't take the shot. Centering pass, one-timer, missed wide left by dump rope. Back behind the net, 8:45 left in the game. Picked up by Johnson down in the corner. Hogstead gets down there to help out. 2-3 Detroit Lakes girls down there in the scrum.
And everybody's laying down now.
Yeah, just two white jerseys on the ice there.
It looked like Hogstead got a little extra in the back there.
Sent cross ice towards LeBlanc. LeBlanc trying to get it up to dump rope. Now back to LeBlanc. LeBlanc on a rush on the far side. Outskates the one girl. Puts an angle. Centering pass. Shot saved by the goalie. Hogstead there. That was. This goalie's got a hot game so far. She did last night as well, apparently. Zone cleared, but Har's going to be the first one there. Oh, collision by LeBlanc and DL. Har skating through traffic, though. Puts on a shot off the tuchus of one of the Detroit Lakes defenders.
LeBlanc's kind of... too many. That would have been close. They waited off. I was like, too many men penalty because Ashley wasn't quite on the bench yet, and we played the puck.
So a late call, but calling it nonetheless, the way it looks.
Yep.
So another power play opportunity coming here for Detroit Lakes. Coach Katie trying to argue the penalty right now. Maybe asking why it was a late call, and look at her
injury coming off the
doesn't say
off the ice, and
she looks like she's pointing to Ashley, who was coming off the ice in distress.
Is he going to talk him out of it? Yeah, because it was an injury that she came off the ice and limping, and
I think she had the look on her face and her hands pointing towards her, like, look at her, she's injured or something. That's what I'm guessing. That's my what I'm narrating for what happened in there. So penalty box door getting closed, nobody going in there. That's a good sign. Nothing. No call. Nothing.
Yeah, it would have been a...
So just under 8 minutes left in the game.
Oh, we got... Yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4. No.
We got 5 out there, and I think Lila was...
Coach Jess waves her back. Get out there. Har is going to be on the face-off. Beal out there with Welch, Westfall, and Turl.
Stripes are so worried about the talking to the rest, they forgot the puck way over here.
Yeah, Face-off won by Brainerd. Back behind the net now. Har has it off the stick of Welch. Floating around out front is Westfall. Westfall gets his zone cleared. That's offside. Yeah. So they kill the play with 7:39 left in the game.
Yeah, we got to start building momentum for the next game. We got to.
Yeah, I would say so too. We started off slow, had one little hot streak there for a few minutes, and then kind of fell off again. 3 has it. She's wide open out front. Fires a shot. Paddle saved by Delaney. Pushed over to the near side. Har with it down in the corner now. Back behind the net is Turl. Nope, centering pass. Knocked out of there by Westfall, but right to DL. Centering her shot by DL right into the chest of Har. Har corrals it up. She's skating down the right-hand side. Has Welch on her left-hand side. She stops, puts on a shot, but warned by that defender. Back behind the net now is DL. Over to the far side. DL skating up far side boards. Defensive move by Turl, pushes it past her, gets on it, centering pass poked out by Delaney. Har fighting for control of it with Turl down there. Centering pass attempt off the shin guards of Har. Back behind the net, DL's going to pick it up. Stops, reverses pass, goes over to the near side. Westfall on her, centering pass, girl open up front. Shot pushed off by the stick of Delaney. Back over to the far side, DL has it. I had to look see if they had a goalie in there because they're starting to get a lot of really close shots here.
Yeah,
Tipped off by Har.
Something's got to happen here.
Welch trying to get the zone cleared, but taken away by number 8. Puts on a shot. Blocker pushed off by Delaney. Would have been wide left. Turl has it. Center pass out front and tight.
Delaney
Covered up
just
by Delaney.
seen that at the last second there. That was dangerous right there.
Westfall getting an extra shove right at the end there.
No.
Yeah, that was a nasty deflection there.
Yeah, I don't think the Detroit Lakes was even ready for that one.
No.
It just slowly trickled in front of Delaney.
So defense zone face-off coming. Oim's going to be on the dot. Tome and LeBlanc on defense. Rademacher and Horton are forwards, waiting for DL to get their players out there. 6 minutes, 23 seconds left in the game. Face-off falling on the near side circle. Won by Oim. Over to Tome. Tome to LeBlanc. LeBlanc trying to push it out of that far side circle or corner. LeBlanc fighting hard for it, pinning the girl up against the board so Oim can try to scoop it out of there. Centering pass shot on. Tome let Delaney push that one off to the near side. Up to Rademacher. Rademacher up to Oim. Oim on a little bit of a rush. Gets by one person. She's out in the open. Fires in a shot. Save goalie. Rebound attempt coming. Not there. Now over the near side. DL advancing the puck up near side. Cross. Ice pass. 13 up in neutral has it. Horton trying to get after it. Rademacher down there. Back skating is LeBlanc and Tome. Shot deflected by LeBlanc. Puck loose out front, picked up by LeBlanc. LeBlanc backhand shovel passes to Rademacher. Rademacher tips it up, tries to get that's cleared.
Wasn't out by much, but
no, but it was. There was a fine white line between the puck and the blue. So killing the play with 5:34 left in the third period. Brainerd Little Falls up 3-0. Shots on goal, and the shot count, the official one, is 24-12 in the favor of Brainerd Little Falls. On the face-off now will be Johnson. Dump rope off the near side forward. Hogstead far side forward. Turl and Westfall. Numbers 18 and 81. The paradox, or what do you call that? Oh, now Hogstead has it. Has dump rope on her right. Hogstead getting pushed down into the corner. Dump rope comes, scoops it up off the corner. Skating it across. Grace across center. Tries to get a shot. Out front. Shot. Sieve. Missed by Johnson. That she had that corner open. Couldn't quite find the net. And Hogstead with it behind the net now. Dump rope sends it off to the boards. Nope, that's outside. So the same thing that they just did, we just did. As Westfall just dumps it down to kill the play. 5 minutes left in the third.
Good pressure down by the net there. We just couldn't get it out in front.
What do you call it when you read one number forward and backwards? Not a paradox. Pantomime? Does that sound like? Is that a word? That's. See, I wasn't good at English. Somebody tell me.
Palindrome.
Palindrome.
Yeah,
I was close.
It was there.
I was close, yep. Me fail English? That's impossible.
We got icing.
Icing. Let's get back to the game. 4:43 left in the game. Offense's own face-off is going to be coming here. Looks like Hogstead's going to stay out there with Johnson, LeBlanc, Dump Rope, and Tome. First line out there with 4:43 left in the third. Dump rope skating into the face-off circle now. They've been kind of cycling that face-off person today, it seems like. Everybody's getting a chance on the offensive side. Dump rope comes out of there with it, but kind of lost control. She rounded the corner, but sticks with the puck. Still loose at neutral. DL skating it down in the zone. Backhanded pass, trying to get it in center, but taken away by Johnson. Johnson with it back behind the net. Sends it up behind Hogstead, but Hogstead picks it up, has LeBlanc up in front of her. Waits to enter the zone. Hogstead sends it. LeBlanc wasn't quite ready for it. I think she was thinking that Hogstead was going to be driving to the net, but Tome picks it up against the near side boards.
Three defenders on her.
Dump rope has it up center ice now. Stops, passes over to Johnson at the Blizzard logo. Sends it over to Tome. Tome loads up, fires in a shot. Save.
Oh, I don't know how she's seen that one coming.
That's how she saw that. She was just positioned, and then also how she got that puck through that.
No, I think it got stuck in her jersey there.
Did it?
Yeah.
So a nice job by creating the screen up front in LeBlanc, but like I said, I'm surprised it even hit goalie, how she had to thread the needle there just to even get it through. Rademacher skating out there. Oim's going to be on the dot. Haar on her left-hand side. Rademacher right-hand side. Westfall right defender. And Turl, the left defender. Back over to the far side. 4 minutes left in the game. Picked off by Oim. Oim back to Turl. Turl sends it over towards Haar. Haar trying to get across ice to Rademacher, but taken away by DL at the last second. Back behind the net it goes. Turl back there now, sends it over, kicks it up to herself, trying to get control of it down in the corner. Up towards Rademacher. Snuck out shot, saved Delaney, had that corner, bouncing off the top of the boards. Turl getting cross-checked from behind. Now up front, Westfall clears it up to the logo. Rademacher dumps it out of the zone and gives chase. She's got a chance to get there first, and does. She has it now up on the far side, getting harassed by the defenders. Still is able to fire off a shot, deflected to the right. Now sent all the way down.
Might be on.
Nope. See, at least Delaney covered up that corner.
Yeah,
she wasn't nearly
she wasn't waiting for it to bounce, have a bad bounce off it or something. But
she wasn't nearly as confident as this Detroit Lakes goalie. And that last one that she had last period.
Nonchalant there.
As opposed to chalant.
Yeah. Never understood it. What is chalant? I've never heard anybody say, hey,
if somebody's like
chalant.
Yeah, if somebody's angry with you, or they're acting very chalant towards us right now. Dump rope, again, this is English lesson. Centering pass by Dump rope to Hogstead. Tries to get a shot on puck loose in the blue. Trying to get tipped in. Oh!
Isla was able to tip that in. Goalie had 2 or 3 good saves, and it just poked wide. Isla was able to clean up that garbage right there.
Isla Johnson, good positioning, parked up front. Finally got that goalie out of position a little bit, and shot by Hogstead, cleaned up by Isla Johnson to bring this game to a score of 4-0 with 2:55 left. Nice job out front, ladies. Shots on goal are 27-12, favor of Brainerd Little Falls. Goal scorer Isla Johnson on the dot now. Dump rope on the near side wing. Now back to Tome. Tome has it, sends it up to Dump rope. Dump rope puts a move on a girl. She's got some space. Centering pass to Hogstead. Shot wide left. Back behind the net now. His Dump rope. Dump rope trying to get it out of there. Now DL has it. 2.5 minutes left in the game. Picked up by Hogstead. Centering pass to Dump rope. Puts on a shot. Goal! Leah Dump rope with her second of the game. Puts one over the shoulder of the goalie to open this game wide up. Wide open, I should say.
Well,
5-0 with 2:33 left in the game. So a full line change looks like coming here. Possibly, I think, just the offensive side, I guess. Beal out there with Welch on the forwards. Oim's going to be on the dot. Defender is going to be LeBlanc and Tome.
Welch got a good skate on it. Bounced in front of the...
Couldn't picked up by DL. Sent over to the near side. Oim down in the corner with it. Fanned on it. Sticking with it, though, is Welch. Sends it over towards Oim, but she didn't see it. It went through her skates. Kept in nicely by LeBlanc. Puts a shoulder in the girl. And now taken out of the zone by Oim. Tome with it down. Sends it across ice to Welch. Welch has it down in the zone. Gets it taken away. And shot by Oim. Saved by the goalie last second. Near side now. Back to Tome. Tome launches in a blue line bomb. Deflection. Puck loose. Covered up by the goalie. Welch had her stick down there. Tried to deflect it back towards the net. Goalie covered it up. 1:57 left in the game. Got to imagine, you think they're even going to pull the goalie with a score like this? Probably not.
No, I don't think so. And we're spending a lot of time down in their offensive zone, which is good to see towards the end of the game here.
So they wouldn't have a chance to do it anyways if they keep it up, I guess. Face-off won by Heart of Westfall. Westfall, the blue line bomb off the back calf of one of the DL girls. Now Har has it. Har fires in a shot, covered up by the goalie. Goalie's doing a good job down there.
Yep.
So there, Kai-san, there's your scouting report. They got a pretty good goalie. 30 shots, which I feel like we've had a couple more than that.
Yeah, I think 4 of the goals went right over top of the shoulders. So
she's had plenty of saves that I thought were going to be goals. She's had at least 4 or 5 that I'm like, that's a goal, and then she reaches out and saves them. So back behind the net now goes DL over to the near side boards. Number 9 down in the corner. Sent it back over to 16, who's advancing the puck up center ice. 1.5 minutes left in the game. 16 fires in a shot, covered up kitty pawed by Delaney. Those are the dangerous ones, if you ask me, but she had her pad down behind it, I guess.
Yeah, but if she missed it with the glove, it would have bounced right to that Detroit Lakes girl on the other side and cut off the angles.
I suppose as a goalie, they don't actually ground them like in baseball, though.
Yeah.
Like with the glove, how it should be in baseball and or softball. 7 has it, tries to slap a shot in, but couldn't quite get all of it. Kicked out by Horton. Rademacher on a rush now. She's got one girl right on her back. She's got open air out front. Fires in a shot. Kicked off by the shoulder of the goalie.
I was like, slash, yep.
Was it? See, I never see these penalties because I'm always watching the puck. So Rademacher got slashed. Your daughter did?
Yep.
So the remainder of the game, the 1:16 left in the game, will be a power play for Brainerd Little Falls unless they score.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think 7's been in there a few times.
Has she?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what the rules are in districts, if it's a 3 and out or 4 and out the next game, but
I think she's been there at least twice.
I was just going to say, I don't know if we've had that many penalties to even think she would have that. Just cross the face of the goalie over to the near side. Welch giving chase. William at the blue line corner, keeping it in up to Welch. Welch circling around with it. Pass cross ice to Beal. Couldn't quite handle it out front. 1 minute left in the game. And also the power play. Poke checked away at the blue line by Welch. Nice job by Welch. Now to Tome. Tome sends it up to LeBlanc. LeBlanc gathers control of it, skating it in. Strong side, left side, puts a shot on net. Saved by the goalie. And that was nice. LeBlanc just charged in there even though it was covered up. See, like, I could follow my shot here and possibly get a rebound. Good effort there by LeBlanc.
Yeah, I do see she is hustling. She's going around everybody and taking
good to see.
Taking her personality out there for sure.
Yes. 44 seconds left in the game. Tome has it at the blue line. Lines a shot up, saved by the goalie. So goalie padding the stats at this point now. Yeah,
they're really drawing this last minute out here.
Yeah, they are. Well, if we would have had one more goal, then it would be run time. It would be done with, but Oim on the dot now. Welch on her right-hand side. DL wins that face-off down to the corner. Oim back to Tome. Tome cross ice over to LeBlanc. LeBlanc's got nobody out in front of her. Beal parked out front in the crease. Fires in a shot. Save goalie over to the near side corner now. Tome back skating his DL. Rushes up the near side boards. LeBlanc out center or over the far side. Sent over down towards LeBlanc. 20 seconds left in the game. Pushed off. Passed a little bit by the stick of Delaney to LeBlanc. LeBlanc advancing the puck. 13 seconds left in the game. LeBlanc one-on-one right now, puts a move, strong side, left side, fires in a shot, pushed off by the goalie, and they go flying into the boards. That'll be the end of the game here with 3 seconds left.
There it goes.
So there it is, Brainerd Little Falls. First round win, 5-0. Delaney pitched a shutout, 32 shots to 13 on the official scorecard. So nice job overall by all the ladies.
I would say that's a better defensively than we played some of our district games lately, and a lot less shots on goal than we've given up in the last couple games. And
I would agree. It's always good to see the low shot count on the up on the scoreboard.
Well,
sometimes it's scary though, and the goalie not seeing a whole lot. But to me, I felt like Delaney had a lot more action than 13 shots to keep her warmed up in the crease at least.
Yeah. Yep.
Why can't I zoom out right now?
Yeah.
I don't know. Either way. So tomorrow now, the championship game, District 15 championship, will take place in this very same arena. And that's at 10:30, I believe. I better get it.
Mid-10s. Whatever
Mid-10. 10:15. So
10:15. So.
And we will be taking on So we'll be taking on Fergus Falls, and that's coming into this tournament who I assumed we were going to be playing.
Yep, last time we played them, we did not play them as good as we should have, so hopefully the girls take that to heart and take a little momentum from this game. And I know Fergus Falls is going to take some momentum off of the Moorhead game for sure.
Oh, for sure. They were pretty jacked coming in or leaving the ice after that game, so that was a good win by the ladies. So championship game tomorrow guarantees us a spot in districts or regions in Alexandria again than 2 weekends ago. So that question of that is done with. We knew we were advancing to regions, just didn't know where, but now we know Alexandria. So, well, thanks for joining me, Chad. You be here tomorrow at 10:15?
I am most likely.
Okay. Well,
I know we get softball around the 10 o'clock time frame too. So
I got you. Well, if you're not, I can enlist help from someone else. But thank you for joining me today.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure.
And nice job, your Iron Fire Ironworks 15 you ladies come out victorious first round 5-0. Watch for deer.